Okay, I'm basically going to go create an assembly drawing and duplicate this in it. Now when you bring up the assembly, it gives you the option of creating a layout, and that's what we're going to do. And I could have just gone to the layout tab and selected this, but I've saved all those parts as blocks, so I'm going to bring them all in here, and I guess first I'll go recreate this tab for our blocks right here. Okay, and I'll probably bring the toolbar in, but I'm sure it'll give me that. I'm sure that thing will pop up. Okay, I'm going to browse for it. Shit. I need to go ahead and make a damn folder to SolidWorks here. Okay, so that'll be less of a pain in the ass in the future. Okay, I go to our blocks, and I do have this linkage here. I guess I also saved this down elsewhere. So I'm going to go ahead to where I saved it down. Okay, so there's our dog moan linkage. And by the way, you can use that link to file. If you don't do that, really? I put link to file. If you don't do that, you make modifications in the other, the master file, it won't propagate. So, I mean, this is just fucking ridiculous. Use this for master arm here. I'm going to hit OK and go insert block and see if we... I can't fucking believe this shit. This isn't smart enough to know where my last folder was. So you got to keep doing this every fucking time. Oh, any fucking day, you fucking piece of shit. You can zoom this in so you can see it better. Okay, let's see, I called it shock 2 and shock 1. Well, I think I did. It doesn't matter for the same part. I'm going to insert just 2 of these. I could just draw them. Anyway, I'm going to have to look into that. That's a pain in the ass. I guess you can set your blocks directory in here to wherever you want, and that's what I need to do. Most people have a single block directory, a master block directory. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and link these up using the same techniques I did in the other video. So, okay, I've duplicated this in the assembly drawing, and I did just make these two collinear instead of doing like he did, making this point coincident with this and then establishing a fucking linear relationship or whatever the fuck he did. At any rate, that pretty much duplicates the same motion with the shock absorber and everything. Now, one of the advantages, of course, a couple of advantages to creating a drawing like this inside of an assembly instead of a part, is obviously you can, actually, theoretically at least, establish these relationships to your drawing, right? Okay, so you could actually have real parts in there, and you can go out and actually animate real parts, whereas in the drawing it's fixed. The other advantage is that you can assign things like mass and forces to these things, so you can actually do motion studies in the assembly part. Now supposedly, we of course could have drawn all this here in assembly, but supposedly you can also import this information from a part file. So he just mentioned that towards the end of the fucking video. Didn't show me how to do it though. Alright, and you know, you can exit the layout just by doing that. I wanted to show you something interesting I just learned. Let me set it up. I'm going to bring in some parts here. Okay, I've got to take this part and float it. I guess okay, reference geometry. Let me create a plane based on our top plane here. Really? Hold on a minute. Control drag. Okay. Let me get edge on view here. No, the other edge. Okay, I'm getting edge onto that plane. I don't want to do that. Okay. Anyway, that's fine for where the plane is, I guess. It's pretty fucked up. I can't use the arrow to fucking locate it. But okay. Now, you know, I got those two parts on either side of the plane, so I want to go choose our mates. Well, hold on a minute. Advanced mates, go to symmetric. Okay, and I'm going to choose, let's see, entities to mate. Oh, God. This fucking program just really drives me ape shit. And I gotta tell you. Okay, and our mates thing, you know, again, it's got to be between, you know, like objects, but oh, god damn it, this fucking goddamn program. Okay. Now we want a symmetric mate. Don't know where the goddamn plane is. Okay. No. I don't want to put that here, you fucking piece of shit. I said here. Okay, now. Alright. So I think that established a symmetric relationship. Now, you know, when I move these, it maintains the distance, you know, from that offset plane between the two objects. So, but, you know, they're not positionally locked. They're just, you know, the distance between the faces I selected will be locked. Now, the reason this type of mate was worth talking about is because, you know, this comes in handy when you're simulating motion. You know, like, you know, if you had something driving the location of this, but this was to be similarly driven, you know, well, you just have to mess with one of them, you know, setting up your motion, and this will follow that motion or duplicate it in symmetry. Now, of course, if I do a control drag, oh god damn it, okay. I do a control drag and make another part. Now that doesn't have the you know, that doesn't have the relationship. So anyway.